You're looking live at the Link. Welcome, football fans, to Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And this is not a good start. That kick falls just short of the landing zone, and this opening drive is going to begin from the 40. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Warren. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. On the move, headed right. Complete over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
2nd and 3 now. Warren running between the tackles. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Zach Bond with the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and just 2 to go. From the shotgun, Rodgers. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They pass on that long field goal. Would have been 55 yards. They're going for this. Going for it with Warren. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles force the turnover on the first series of this game. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. He's got Devontae Smith. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Hurts on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First and 10 from the 41.
Still King. Good.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. They'll cobble together a yard there. Madden stopped by Alex Highsmith.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Let's get it out wide, complete. And this one does not go far.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on third down. It's a screen to Barkley. He's still going to the 30, and he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26.
Good.
First down, a run with Barkley. He loses the football. Steelers have it, headed the other way. And no return after that recovery. They do get the fumble, but they're going to have it deep on their own side.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Easy.
They'll start the drive with Warren. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
At the 25-yard line.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
On first down, Warren is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. And it's the Steelers with 2nd and 6. Rodgers here from the gun. Short pass brought in. Big man's showing up the yards. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers get some late points and the lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Avery Williams on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Michael, don't touch that. Oh, there you went. Easy, see. Hey! Crown up, Yanni. Crown up, Yanni. Don't touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Connecting on the slant. And he's tackled for a short gain. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Brings up 2nd down at the 34-yard line.
Tiger swamp, Tiger swamp. 73, 73. Hey! Crown up, Yanni. Don't touch.
2nd and 6 now. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hey! Don't touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds Barkley underneath. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
Gain of 6 yards.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches.
Hey, great. Oh, there you went. Don't touch.
And he's caught. He's got Brown. Down to the 10. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles earn the chance to tie before halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. He's sending this away. And he needed a lot more power there. It came down a ways away from the landing zone, and they're going to start the possession up at the 40. First down throw by Rogers. The throw left side finds Freiermuth. Finds a little room there, gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 43. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Markers reset, ball at the 37. To the air here on first down, Rogers. And down he goes, the Eagles got him! The Steelers use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Trying again, following the sack. Chased out to his right. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And it's a good chunk of yards on that play. 10 of them before he hit that sideline. That moves him ever closer on this third down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? The defense takes its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Now here's Rogers. Rolling left, buying some time. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However brought, they do at least force this 4th down.
Okay, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great. Set. 63.
Hurts now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out of bounds before he's going to make anything of that effort, partner. Going to be a loss of, it looks like, about 1 on first down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here's 2nd and 11. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
43-yard attempt.
Elliott connects there. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Pretty obvious right there. That field goal doesn't happen without the big strike before it. But you know what I love, Kate? I love the sense of urgency. Everybody on the same page. They needed that big play to put points on the board.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line. Looking to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. Online, but not enough juice. That one falls short. It's no good. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Boswell on to send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. There he goes, right sideline. He does it, touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Steelers 7. Jake Elliott kicking off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
16-yard line.
Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Look, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
The ultimate team sport still has so many times games within the game, individual battles, and right now, they don't have an answer for this guy. It may be time to turn the line to Chip to find some way to protect the quarterback.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another try following the sack. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with my... Longer to me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing now from the gun. Gets this one to Fryermuth. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Warren here from the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 31. Is made down the right sideline. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That's 16 on the pickup. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Back north. 258. Hey, 88. Hey, take 26.
Rodgers here off the play action. Buys time, rolling right. That's completed right side. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive.
Jump out! Green 18!
A run with Warren. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. They connect for the 1st. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Looking for it with Warren. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Operating from the gun, here's Howard. Forced out to... Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
It's 3rd down and goal.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Steelers down by 10. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Howard looking to pass. Here's the dump off to Warren. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that being stopped short of the sticks.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
This make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
So exactly a minute and a half left on the clock as they try to get this ball back. Oh, and the kicking team's got it! Timing so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now pitch it to Barkley. Brushes him off with ease. And he's out of bounds, but he got that 1st down. So they're going to be able to run out the clock now, Brock, as they secure this victory.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Great. Trimmer.
Here's another carry for Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. The Steelers calling their 1st timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He finds space into the red zone, and he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here, 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Point after it added on by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Rodgers here from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now Rodgers. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles are able to bring this back to the 35-yard line.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback